Hey, it's Michelle and it's Tuesday, and this video blog episode is about perfection. Life is not perfect. We may have some moments here and there that show us a little bit of what perfection looks like, and even before I film, every time I make sure that my hair is okay, make sure that the lighting is okay, and I check the volume to make sure that it is as good as it's going to be. And it's not going to be perfect because life just doesn't work that way. And I'll give you a perfect example. 25 years ago on my wedding day, I can think of at least 3 things that happened that didn't ruin the day, but it wasn't perfect because those things that happened were not part of my plan. You know, any bride-to-be has tons of magazines that they look through to get ideas about centerpieces and flowers, and there are checklists and things that you don't even think about that still have to be done. And I will tell you that in all of the checklists that I read and did and redid, these 3 things that happened to me or happened on our wedding day weren't anywhere on the checklist. So I didn't know to plan for them. And here are the 3. 1, oh, see, there you go, hear my dog barking in the background. 1, I had my ring bearer. My ring bearer went and sat down during the ceremony. He was tired of standing. He's 4 years old. That kind of thing happens, and you just have to go with it. The second thing that happened is that we were running late. The wedding was supposed to start at 2 o'clock, and I am kind of a stickler for time. So we needed to start at 2 o'clock. And finally it got to the point where I was telling people that we were late and we needed to go, and they finally took my watch away from me because I was driving them crazy. The truth of the matter is we were late because there were so many people that needed to still be seated at the church. The last thing that happened is that during the exchange of rings, a friend's little girl had had enough, and she kind of threw a little temper tantrum in the back of the church, and I didn't even remember hearing that going on while I was up at the altar, but I did hear it when we did replay the video. So that's just a little sampling of, even if you have the best intentions of making your perfect day and the best day, your wedding day, be perfect, that it just won't always be that way. And I want to encourage you to not just show people the perfect side of you. You have flaws. We all have things that we bring with us, and we're not going to be perfect. There are going to be times when we're going to go find a picture and we're going to think, gosh, I wish that, you didn't see my double chin, or gosh, I really have a hair sticking out of my neck, or anything like that that, makes us look poorly. But you know what? If we're just real, and that's our goal, is to be real, not to be perfect, but to be real, then you know what? People can relate to that a little bit better. So here's your day. Hope it's perfect, or at least as best as it can be. Until next week, have a great one, and we'll see you soon.